So today I've decided to go on an adventure. I live in the Nashville, Tennessee area. I love thrifting and I collect a couple things, mainly vintage board games. So today what I'm going to try to do is visit every major thrift store in the Nashville area. So I live north of town. I had a whole route planned out. I think there's 18 of them that I'm going to try to hit today. I was going to start with the ones in the west and then go to the ones in the south, then the ones in the north, and then east. But then I got a message back from a man on Facebook Marketplace who was selling some, who wanted to meet me at 10 a.m. south of town. So I'm gonna go meet him first. So a wrench has been thrown into plans already. But I figured I would take you guys along on my adventure. Recently, the vlogger Adam the Woo died, and I watched him for many years daily, and one thing he was very big on was just like, get out there and do it. If you want to do a vlog, just do it and put it out there, and don't really care what people think if somebody says something bad about you. So this is my first ever vlog. I'm gonna try to vlog today. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but come with me. Today is Friday, January the 2nd, and we'll see what we find. So things I'm going to be looking for today are going to be basically vintage board games. My mom collects nutcrackers, so I'm always on the lookout for nutcrackers. And I also love melted popcorn things. So those are usually in the form of either pumpkins or snowmen. So those are the main things I'm going to be keeping an eye out for, but you never know what you're going to find when you're thrifting. So it's going to be a good adventure here. Right, arrived at my first stop here. So my plan for the day originally was to go to the stores in West Nashville, then South Nashville. But since I'm meeting the man from Facebook Marketplace, he wanted to meet actually right next to these two Goodwills, which are the Berry Hill locations. So this is a regular store and an outlet store. Right, stop number 1, Goodwill retail store, Berry Hill. And if you weren't quite sure what melted plastic popcorn is, it's this kind of thing. This is a light, and I'm not gonna pick this one up, but it's this kind of material. I just love this, and I think it's so cool. Well, oddly enough, there were no board games in the entire store there, so I'm gonna go ahead on over to the mall and meet up with the man from Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so I just met up with this lovely older couple at the mall, and look at what I got. How fun is this? Shoot the Moon, got Operation, that very old Pin the Tail on the Donkey, this Monopoly, and then in here there's an exceptionally old 1954 Monopoly. Look how cool, a very old Sorry, table tennis. What is this one? Bingo, tons of stuff. The boxes are in bad shape, but you know, who cares? We can fix all that. Bride bingo, match, win, lose, or draw. And what was down here? Taboo. Oh my goodness, so cool. He was asking $10 for this set. I gave him 20 because it's definitely worth it. But now I'm at the Goodwill outlet back here where I just was in Berry Hill. So let's go and see what they've got. Alright, done at the Goodwill outlet. I found some plushies that I'm going to clean up and donate to the library of one of my librarian friends. And I found little molds which you can make your own gummy bears. I thought that was so cute. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, 10:39 a.m. and the third stop is the Music City Thrift in Woodbine, south of town. Nothing in Music City Thrift, so we're going to move on to the next one, which is Thrift Smart in Tusculum. Right, 10:53 a.m. and I'm at the Thrift Smart in Tusculum. I've had some really good luck finding really good stuff here, so let's see what they got today. And it doesn't look like there's anything for me here either. Lots of cute stuff, but it's mostly modern. I have tons of puzzles to pick from, but nothing that I'm looking for today. Look at this little pumpkin guy though. I kind of love him. Now, wait a minute. What do we have here? Travel High Q. It's 99 cents and this is the half price color today. So let me take a look at this, see if it's complete, see if we might take this one. So yes, this does appear to be complete. So for 50 cents, we're taking it home. Alrighty, 11:14 now. This is the last stop in South Nashville. This is the Southern Thrift at Metroplex. Then we're gonna head west where I have, I think, 6 or 7 more stops. So let's go. Look at this beautiful old Risk game. But the sad thing is I already have this exact game, or I would definitely pick this up. Plus they have this gorgeous Parcheesi game, but again, I have a really pretty old Parcheesi game. I guess I'm gonna leave empty-handed, but man, both of those were so good. If I didn't already have them, I definitely would take them home. Well, this was gonna be stop number 6, but it definitely looks closed and boarded up. So on to the next one, I guess. All right, well, after that incredibly annoying detour to a closed thrift store, I'm now at my favorite thrift store in Nashville, the Goodwill Outlet in Cockrell Bend. Looks pretty busy, but we'll see what we can find. All right, currently 11:56. I think I'm doing all right, even with my detour. So let's check it out. So I spotted this game, definitely new, but I did check it. It is complete. It might be fun to play, so I'm gonna take this. Alright, stop 6 was a success. I got this one called Hammer and Axe. And I got a few more plushies here. Look at this little guy. He needs a good bath, but oh, he's so cute. I might keep him for myself and not donate him. I love him so much. Okay, next stop is going to be Bellevue, which is the farthest west that we're going today. Alright, stop 7 is the Goodwill store in Bellevue, which is the west side of town. Let's go. And I forgot to give a timestamp. It's currently 12:47. So I've got quite a bit of selection here, mostly new. I did find this deluxe Uno game. This is from 1978, but it's an Uno game. I have an Uno game and I don't think I really need this, so I'm gonna leave it behind. So nothing for me today here in Bellevue, but I do have 3 more thrift stores here in West Nashville that I'm going to go to. The next place I'm going to stop is McKay's, though, and McKay's is a like a used bookstore, but they also sell games and gaming systems and comics and things like that. So the last time I was there, they had a gigantic selection of games. So we're going to check it out today and see what they've got. All right, 1:07 p.m. Let's take a look at McKay's. So like if you look at how many people are here, this is easily as many people as are in a Walmart right now. It is huge in here. Look at all the games. All the games. So it doesn't really seem it from the videos, but McKay's was absolutely packed today. Like there were so many people, you could barely move around. So I did get a good look at the games. They had a few that were you know, vintage, but they were maybe more in the deck building or like war games kind of categories, which isn't really what I target. And then they did have a few that were, you know, more expensive because this is not a thrift store. This is a resale store. You take things to them, they buy it, they resell it for what it's worth. So, you know, no fault to them. It was just stuff that just wasn't what I really wanted today, not in my budget. So I do have 3 more thrift stores in this West Nashville area right next to each other. So let's go check those out. Okay, for stop number 9, we are here in West Nashville in the Nations, and this is going to be the This and That thrift shop. Pretty small, not sure what we'll find here, but let's take a look. This is our whole selection here, nothing particularly vintage, so we're going to move on. All right, stop 10. This is the Southern Thrift on Charlotte in West Nashville. And so this is probably my favorite thrift store. I've been coming here for years and years. I've been coming here since I was a teenager. And outside of the outlets, I think this just has a really good selection of stuff all the time. And there's always something new to see. So let's see what they got. All right, the toys and the games are in the basement here. Let's see what we got. Nothing for me here either. Striking out so much today. Okay, well, let's keep trying. The next thrift store is down the street, so I'm just gonna stay parked where I am and walk up here. There's some interesting stuff in between. It's not that far. Okay, that's about a block down the road here. This is Unique Thrift, and it says store closing. Oh no, it's been saying this for a very long time. So let's see what they got. Yeah, nothing there for me. It smelled really bad in there, and I don't know exactly why. It was like the epitome of musty, dirty smell. So, I don't know. So from here, I'm gonna start going back north to hit the ones in like Madison and Hendersonville. Okay, stop number 12. We are back in like the Goodlettsville area now. That took about half an hour to get from West Nashville to here. This is Treasure Hunter's thrift store. I've never really had good luck here either, but it's on the list, so we're gonna check it out. Let's go. As expected, virtually nothing to choose from. So while I didn't find any games in there, all of their Christmas stuff was 5 pieces for $1. So I did get 2 little like Christmas market mugs. I got this cute little, I guess he's like a chip and dip little tray. So cute. And then here, this is a little cookie jar and some gift tags for $1.10 total. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll take that. That's great. All right, so I stopped for late lunch, and now I am at the Goodwill in Rivergate, which is actually the closest one to my house. I come in here quite frequently. It's in an old media play, if you couldn't tell. There is absolutely no way that they have a fully sealed copy of this game at the Goodwill. Look at this. Look at this. I don't even have to know what it costs. $6. Coming home with me. I sent a picture of her to my mom, and of course she wants her, so she's getting a nice new home. Okay, this was the score of the day, for sure. It is the 2021 version of it, but this was like a $40 game and I got it for $6. Okay, so I was at the Goodwill in Rivergate, and then I got sidetracked talking to somebody, and I realized that this Hendersonville Samaritan Center and thrift store is going to close at 5 o'clock, and it is now 4:35. So I had to come up here before I could go to the Thrift Smart. But let's go in here. Let's see. I've never been here before, so I'm going to check it out completely and see what's in here. And you know, if we're talking about things that Adam the Woo would have appreciated, 25-cent VHS tapes is probably right up his alley. So I do have this one from 1980. I already have this though, which is unfortunate. I'd really like to support this place. It's a lot bigger and nicer than I expected, so I'm gonna be back for sure. Okay, we've been at this all day. It's getting dark now. It's just before 5 o'clock. This is the Goodwill in Hendersonville. So let's go in. So I don't know what this is, but it looks old. I'm gonna check this out. So this looks pretty cool. The base of it is basically a checkerboard. And then there are all these different chips and things. I can't 100% tell if it is complete, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it because it looks really interesting. It's funny that somebody tried to sell this for $3, and then $2.75, and then $2, and then $1.50. And I'm the sucker that's gonna pay $4.99 for it. So I got the 2 in Hendersonville. I have now backtracked back to Rivergate. Going into the Thrift Smart. This one opened this year and I love it. This is the one that I tend to donate my stuff to. So let's go in and see what they've got. I have had some really, really good purchases here. Nothing today. They've got a lot of puzzles. Not quite as many games today though. Okay, didn't find anything in Thrift Smart. So it's now just about 6 o'clock. I've got 2 more stores left in what I'm going to consider the Nashville area, which are going to be Hermitage and Mount Juliet, which is Mount Juliet stretching it, but I'm going to go there anyway. So I've got plenty of time to get there. This has been a long day. This has been like a full day of thrifting. And honestly, I haven't bought as much stuff as I was really hoping to find, but let's keep going. You guys, it's 6:24 and we're in the home stretch. This is the Goodwill in Hermitage. So let's see what's inside. Yeah, once again, quite a bit here, but nothing exactly vintage. There's one Agatha Christie game over there, but it requires a VCR and I don't have one of those, so we're gonna leave it behind. Folks, we made it. We made it. It is 6:49 p.m. after starting at 9:30 a.m. and I have finally achieved the last goal that I had today. Get to the Goodwill in Mount Juliet. So that's where we are right now. Let's see what they got. Nothing here for me, but I do find it a little strange that I went to 18 thrift stores today and I did not find any plastic popcorn anything. Usually I'd find something, but nothing. All right, so that's it. That was 18 thrift stores in the Nashville area. I started at 9:30 a.m. It is now 7:05 p.m. after coming out of the last one. So definitely doable. If you have like a specific thing you're looking for and you just want to hit all the thrift stores, if you're in town and it's just something you like doing, you can absolutely hit all of these in one day. The only one that I didn't go to was the Goodwill near Lenox Village, because honestly, that I barely even consider that Nashville. That's kind of like Nolensville. So, you know, it was 17 minutes past the one in Tusculum. So if I'd gone there later in the day, I probably would have gone there anyway, but I went there earlier in the day. I just wasn't sure that I was going to have time to hit everything, so I didn't go there. I think it was 17 minutes out, 17 minutes back, but that one easily could have been done because I have an extra 55 minutes. So there it is. Once we get home, I'll unpack everything, show you what I got. Disappointing day. I only got 3 games, like 2 full size and 1 like travel size. So not the best haul, but I'll show you everything when I get home, including all the stuff that I got from the man from Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so it's the next day and I just wanted to go through all the games that I got yesterday. These were the 3 that I found. I got the Haiku little travel size one for 50 cents. I got the Walt Disney World completely sealed 2021 version of that game for $6. And I got this Avante for $5. I'm gonna look up like a playthrough of this game. I'm not really sure if I have all the pieces to it, but it looks pretty cool. We're gonna try it out. But you guys, check these out. These are definitely my 2 favorite that I got for the day. The Shoot the Moon is from 1968. The board is just about pristine. The box does need quite a bit of help, but I do have some of the pieces to it. All the money was here. All the game pieces were here. Just so cool. I really can't wait to do a full playthrough of this with somebody. But this is a bingo game from 1948. So the box is torn completely up. Like there's 1 piece hanging on here, but I've got the other 3 pieces. I can do my best to fix it, but all the cards, all the pieces, all the little things that you use to cover up the bingo spots, all of it's here. Oh, so cool. This was like definitely the find of the day. And this lot that I got also contained this 1954 Monopoly set. On the board is definitely in used condition. It has been well loved, but everything else is so vintage and so wonderful. I absolutely love it. So here we also got this Pokino game, some table tennis, which has the 2 paddles and the net that strings across the table. I got this Bride Bingo, which I'd never seen before. Super interesting. Pin the Tail on the Donkey, which honestly, it's in pretty bad shape. It might be beyond saving for my level of expertise with it. And we also got this 1954 Sorry game. It is in fantastic shape, complete, every game piece is there. It's awesome. And finally, this Facebook Marketplace that came with these. These are the ones I'm probably going to rehome. I think I will keep this Match 4 game because I've never played it, but the other ones I do already have, so I'm going to make sure that they go into the hands of people who will enjoy them and who will play them for years to come. So that's going to do it for my first vlog. I really appreciate everybody tuning in, and thank you so much. Just feel free to leave any comments below, any questions or anything that you have, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.